Hello, this is Brad again. This video is going to be another short video about something that happened in my life back in the 1990s. Uh, those of you who have listened to all these videos thus far, you have known a consistent theme that I've had, and that is the theme of healing, divine healing. I have believed in divine healing for years, uh, and I have been a recipient of it at least once in my life, and that was back in the 1990s. Um, I was living in Columbus, Georgia, and one day I woke up with itchy eyes, and I didn't know what was wrong, but the condition grew worse and worse and worse as the day went on. And what I believe it was, and I never had it diagnosed, I never went to see a doctor about it. I believe it was a case of pink eye because I seemed to have all the symptoms of pink eye. Uh, Very dry eyes, very itchy eyes, and also very bloodshot eyes. This particular day, this whole thing was going on all day and into the night, and it would become a real problem for me on this particular day. And I basically fought this issue all day long. I was constantly going back and forth to the bathroom, putting my eyes underneath the faucet, trying to wash them out with clean, cold water, and nothing that I did mattered. Back then, I was wearing contacts and glasses, um, and I'm not sure what I did. If I took the contacts out, I probably did, and then started washing my eyes out beneath the stream of the faucet. But anyway, long story short, this went on all day and into the night. And one of the practices that I had back then was at night I would watch the 700 Club. And on that particular night, I decided to watch it like I normally would. And for those of you who don't know, back then they would have a segment where they would read praise reports and prayer requests from people who had various healings or were requesting healings. And they would then have a time of prayer where the host and hostesses of the show would have words of knowledge where they would say, somebody has this condition or that condition, the Lord's healing you. Well, on this particular night, one of the people that was doing the talking was a black gentleman named Ben Kinchlow. And they were going through their prayer time, the words of knowledge time. And the TV was in a den down a hall, a very short distance from the bathroom. So I could turn the volume up on the TV and still hear it in the bathroom because the bathroom and the den were very close to each other. So on this particular night, I was going back and forth throughout the whole day and night to the bathroom, just trying to clean my eyes out. And they were just getting worse and worse and worse. And just before I got healed, I had been in the bathroom, and my eyes were very, very bloodshot. Uh, Probably a medium shade of red. Uh, Not as dark as blood, but it was at least a medium shade of red. Eyes were very itchy and scratchy. And, I recall them being dry. They may have been watery. I don't remember. But I had just come out of the bathroom with the eyes. Look at the eyes. I looked in the mirror. Very uncomfortable. And I had just come out of the bathroom, sat back down on my chair to watch this time of prayer. And this Mr. Ben Kinchlow said, there's somebody out there with an eye issue, and the Lord's healing you now. And keep in mind that probably no more than 15 or 20 seconds before he said that, I was in the bathroom and coming out of the bathroom with this condition. And I had just literally sat back down in the chair. I was barely comfortable when he said, there's somebody out there dealing with some sort of eye issue, and the Lord's taking care of it. Well, folks, I felt something at that particular moment in time. I immediately got back up, walked back into the bathroom. This is like, literally less than a minute from the last time I had walked in the bathroom. So we're talking less than 60 seconds and seeing a change. It was instantaneous. I walked back into the bathroom. My eyes were now light pink, and the itchy, scratchy feeling and being light sensitive was gone. And it was practically instantaneous. I went to bed later that night, woke up the next day, and next day there were no signs of any trouble at all. I was completely and totally healed. The reason I mentioned that story is that I've been down this road before. That was a precedence. I don't even recall asking to be healed. Maybe I did and I just forgot. I don't know. I never called a prayer line. I never reached out to anybody and say, hey, I got an issue. Can you help me? I never went to see a doctor. Although I probably did consider it. But again, it's been so long ago I forgot. But that case proved to me that, yes, healings do happen. And I can say, without a doubt, that I was a recipient of a healing. And that tells me something else. That tells me that Christ still heals today. So all these people who say, well, healing passed away with the apostles, well, I'm living proof that's not the case. And that gives me hope for this current situation that I'm in now with a detached retina. So if you're out there and you're dealing with something, it may not be an eye issue. It may be cancer. It may be a liver disease. It may be a heart disease. It may be something with your finances or your marriage. Please know that you have a merciful God in heaven who indwells inside you. The Holy Spirit dwells inside you. You are the temple of the Holy Spirit. And what you care about, He cares about. So just remember, use this testimony of mine to renew your hope and give you hope that God cares about you. And all He really asks is that you trust Him and not doubt. And He'll get you through whatever problem you're having. And just be patient and don't fear, just believe.